books the revolutionaries always had on them. The Handbook of Revolutionary Warfare, which we all must read, and Class Struggle in Africa. If you don't read Class Struggle in Africa, you won't understand Africa. That was a product of the colonial mentality and how we can kill each other. Hell, tell me about Class Struggle in Africa. Wilson Good dropped a bomb in my neighborhood. He burned up his own children. Once you read and understand class struggle in Africa, not from a Marx and Leninist position, you'll understand how some of us betray we so easily. And let me say this while the camera is rolling. Farrakhan was offered the money from Gaddafi to go into Zaire and meet with Mobutu Sese to ask him, would they allow Arab troops to come up through Zaire, or what we know as Congo, and attack the southern Sudan. And you brothers and sisters who know about war, the fighting is up here, then the women and children are down here. That's what y'all, no Arab give you no $1 billion. Come on, y'all. They don't nobody give you nothing, especially $1 billion. And then we're gonna come through Zaire, Arabs now. Remember, Arabs couldn't take Africa without collaboration. So when you hear somebody's getting personally now, $1 billion, you know how much money, that's more than the gross national product of a lot of our nations that go to our people. When somebody getting paid, check out, follow the money trail. And we must understand that. It's not no argument over Islam or anti-Islam. It's an argument of politics and politricks. Could you imagine how we would feel if we woke up and CNN said that Arab troops have come through the south of the Sudan and now are wiping out the Sudanese people, and they came through Zaire? Let me tell you, in case you don't know who Mobutu is. Mobutu is the sucker, Colonel Joseph Mobutu, whose wife's name was Marie Antoinette Mobutu, who helped take Lumumba down. He's been in power ever since. There are no hospitals in Zaire. He allowed the Center for Disease Control to test Ebola in Zaire on his people. He is one of the richest men on the earth. He stays in a palace guarded by Korean troops. That's why I say, once you study what's happening in Africa, you would have no problem of understanding the whole deal. So when they say coming through the Sudan, they're desperate. The Arabs got money but no land. They'd pay anybody to get some of that sweet African land. So with Mobutu and the Arabs and the Farrakhans operating in the north, and with Mandela and Oppenheimer and them coming through the south, Africa is under siege. It's something that if we know, we can reverse. It's something we don't pretend we know. Now, I don't get no points to this. You should see my email. I don't get no points for having it to get in a bad position where I've got to tell it on other Africans. But if you're wrong, you're wrong. And one of the biggest reasons why Farrakhan can operate is fear. We never brought closure to the death of Malcolm X, to the point that his sister said, his daughter said, to hell with it. If the men ain't gonna do it, I'll do it, damn it. By any means necessary. I know who killed my daddy. We haven't brought closure to Karinga. We let him build a holiday. The same one who set up Black Panthers in ambushes at UCLA and other places. The same one who tortured his wife and another woman brutally, sticking bottles in their vagina, using electrical shocks. And the FBI saved and say, well, don't give him a jail sentence. Put him in an insane asylum, and we'll just say he's well and let him out. Check me out now. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Check me out. This is critical. But I will not let Dr. John Henry Clarke be the only person who tells the truth. The elder is sightless, sick, but he outworks all of us. And he's our most gallant warrior. When he started talking about slavery in the Sudan, everybody, oh, ain't no slavery. But he stayed with it, other people stayed with it. Hey, y'all, let's be loyal to the race, not people. Let's not fall in the hands of the cult of personality. Just because people can put a few sentences together and excite our emotion, let's evaluate those. And let's know what's happening politically to know why some persons are moving the way they are. You know? Then it gets to the point where all truths have to be told. This is a holocaust of true proportions.